My parents wanted me to get married, and they have already planned the day they are going to give me out for marriage.
Nachai Esther's story reflects similar circumstances under which over 20 girls at Kalasi Girls Boarding Primary School in Amdat escaped from their Pokot parents who had planned to marry them off at a tender age in 2012.
These girls came in 2012. They are now in P7.
The Pokot in Amdat district are one of the tribes in Uganda that still practice female genital mutilation as a cultural condition for girls to get married, since it is considered as a rite of passage to womanhood. The other tribes include the Tepeth in Moroto district and the Kadam in Nakapiripirit district, as well as among the Sabine women in the districts of Kapchora, Kwen and Bukwo.
When it is done, they marry them off, and during labor and delivery, it's very difficult, whereby this girl is faced with a lot of trauma during delivery, tears, even sometimes up to getting complications like fistulas.
By being in school, Nachai Esther feels empowered that once she attains an education, she will be an important resource in her community.
My dream that if I finish my study, I will become a nurse. In our district also, we lack people who can help people in the hospital. All people, they are coming from the other side. No Pokot person who is there in the hospital.
Keeping girls in school protects them against female genital mutilation, and this is one of the interventions promoted by the government of Uganda, civil society and the local community, with support from the Joint United Nations Programming through the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, and the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA.
Female genital cutting is a way of killing the generation. Female genital cutting is a way of killing the generation of today, the generation of tomorrow, the generation of today, the generation of tomorrow's Uganda.
The protection of girls and women from harmful cultural practices is high on the national agenda in Uganda, and this is testimony of the political will to end female genital mutilation as the country progresses to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 5 that focuses on gender equality.
We have been successful in Kapchora, it has ended. We have been successful in Queen. We still have work to do in Buko, and we also have work to do in Amudat.
This political commitment resulted into the enactment of the prohibition of female genital mutilation in 2010, and its enforcement has enabled the implementation of anti-female genital mutilation interventions, resulting into a safe environment for girls and women in communities that promote and practice this harmful cultural practice.
In 2018, we had one case investigated and went to court where we had a conviction.
It is in these caves that the cutting of girls and women would take place and left here to heal. These former cutters are now mobilizing the community against this harmful practice. In Tomboboy village, Kapchora district, a grandmothers group comprising of former cutters and grandmothers has been formed to sensitize the community on the dangers of female genital mutilation and the need to appreciate alternative cultural rights.
Chewone lo chuni chewona num bayota mi kasme tu kuyong doi chemuta lang barotin li akaya ko son bago ko jogi chemut le de kinyeng makot mamuchi kelum kiny kai yo ka chiruch ke njengalal kiny daga kwe kita agengale ki chesit ya ko sang chengalolde no talego se chengolole baloga shini mi ta cheyu kiweiwech kemba biko
This group has also come up with income-generating strategies through running a savings scheme to economically empower its members who were benefiting from the female genital mutilation practice. Sensitization of communities on the dangers of female genital mutilation has been done through music and drama during community dialogues. In Karoni village, Amdat district, community members are engaged in dialogue after a drama on the dangers of female genital mutilation.
Ngunan lotini atakayo tinda nguna ye kal malami ko nyole nyaa pangat yagine tabi ala ke ba ter te nyur na man mbolo ngale kite ke magine cha kel malase taglit pi mato aku te chimukule ake ngalo jipi pile ji le ga lume kwa ngale chai le ga chai ngale chai ngal chai cha man cho ma ke ter mato atakenet mun.
The abandonment of female genital mutilation among practicing communities involves a long-term process of dialogue and engagement between communities through consensus building until a resolution to abandon the practice is reached. In Naturongole village, Moroto district, different communities including the Tepeth and the Kadam have finally agreed to publicly declare their support towards the abandonment of female genital mutilation in their area after months of dialoguing and engagement. This social acceptance to abandon this harmful cultural practice has encouraged men to marry non-mutilated women.
Mpaka ikaenda kutafute mtoto ya kutoka na malu. Asa tumeishi na yeye, tumezaa watoto wetu mzuri. Asa hii watoto ndio Mungu ametubariki mzuri. Tunazaa mzuri bila waziwazi. Wakati anaanza clinic, anaanza mzuri mpaka anamaliza clinic, kusaa anazaa mzuri bila matatizo yoyote.
Luboro Mika freely participates in community dialogues and encourages his peers to marry non-mutilated women. He further encourages parents not to subject their daughters to the harmful female genital mutilation culture practice. Interventions to accelerate the elimination of female genital mutilation in Uganda have been focused around the legal and policy domain, raising awareness on the dangers of female genital mutilation, encouraging individuals, families and communities to abandon the practice, as well as adopting positive practices that uphold women and girls' rights.
It's a cultural thing, and it takes time for it to be eradicated. That's why now we went to engage them to discuss for themselves and then find a solution to the problem.
There is a need for a primary girls boarding school in those communities. As the girls stay at home, there is a tendency that the parents urge them to go for the act because of the benefit that the parents think it is very good.
And this anti-FGM marathon within the region is one way the church has sought of to do sensitization about the dangers of FGM, and these marathons attract the key successful runners in the region. Talk of the Kipsiros, talk of the Cheptegei, talk of the many prominent athletes now.
It has reduced actually because we have been having seminars right from the ground. We have been having it at the district headquarters. We call those people, we sensitize them. That's actually a bad act, and people are coming to know.
As Uganda strives to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, they need to strengthen efforts towards the abandonment of female genital mutilation, as well as addressing socio-cultural pressures that may arise during the cultural transitioning, has to be strengthened as a core strategy to ending the practice by 2030.
We have to fight FGM. We have to fight for